Welcome back.
Welcome. Alright, this is like the demo. This one's called Jasper.
Feel free to look around.
Let's try out the prologue.
Okay, let me read you the story of Jasper, the young boy who discovered unbelievable secrets on the search for his big sister, Nora. Prologue. Summer vacation. Stories are something wondrous. Some are educational, full of knowledge and insight. Others are full of fantasy, like a young child's mind. And still others are versatile, alive even. For a blink of an eye, they breathe life into words, before they burn out as fireworks of memories, like shooting stars on a balmy summer night. This is one such story. It is the story of Nora and Jasper. Like every summer, Nora and Jasper spent their school vacations on their grandparents' farm, way up north outside the city. Their parents were busy working through the whole summer, but Grandma Sophie and Grandpa Albert were a lot more fun, and definitely more easygoing anyway. It was the most beautiful time of the year, when the sweet smell of apple pie filled the warm country air. Around the old farmhouse, there was plenty of space to explore. A huge garden stretched into the outskirts of a gigantic forest, the only place that was strictly forbidden for Nora and Jasper. There was much more than just the forest, though, so it wasn't a big deal. Jasper adored the nights around the campfire.
Oh my god, did I skip
The old
it?
farmhouse was full of mystery, too. Nora and Jasper loved to play hide-and-seek in the winding passageways. Even after all these years, they were still discovering new, wonderful places. But there was one place they liked in particular, the attic. Rays of sunlight fell through the half-round window into this room full of treasures. Massive wooden chests filled to the brim with old clothes let them slip into every role they could think of. Over the years, Nora and Jasper had gathered and crafted a respectable collection of costumes, props, and, of course, an eager audience of all kinds of cuddly toys. A summer full of freedom, creativity, apple pie, and funny pranks. Those were the most beautiful days, and the world seemed perfect until Nora vanished.
Oh my god. Is she like what's the word? Manic. Is it the manic? The pixel dream? Whatever it's called. The manic pixie dream girl? Yeah, the manic pixie dream girl. That's what I kind of feel like this is.
They have been searching for her for days now. She's thought to be missing in the forest, like the many other children and adults that have never returned from its twisted paths. Jasper retreats to the attic, where he sits huddled in the light of the candles, gazing anxiously out at the edge of the forest. Jasper and Nora have over a dozen projects in the making, and all of them would celebrate their debut in Nora and Jasper's Grand Theatre with a gigantic apple pie served for the guests. Although many of the guests are regulars at the theatre, when it comes to haute cuisine, they are clearly uncultured. Jasper and Nora often have to pick up the untouched apple pies and dispose of them responsibly. The next play will have to be postponed. The audience has already taken their seats, eagerly awaiting the start of the performance, but Jasper can't bring himself to announce the sad news. Nora had built a castle out of blankets and pillows in the corner of the attic. Jasper was only allowed to enter on special occasions like board game evenings or spontaneous Weasel Club gatherings. This is a special occasion of a different kind, Jasper thought. During the last couple of days, he had often come here to brood over what Nora would do if she were in his shoes. But with each passing day, Jasper became more and more discouraged. His grandparents sometimes joined him in Nora's castle to comfort him, even though the steep stairs up to the attic were a challenge for them these days. The adults from the village search for Nora day and night, but no matter how much time has passed, Nora is still missing. Jasper hears Grandma Sophie shouting in the distance. She is the most dedicated of all the searchers. "Nora, if you're lost, just follow the smell of the pie, Nora."
Man, it's already giving me Bridge of Terabithia vibes. I'm not gonna lie.
The stars are glistening like the tears in Jasper's tired eyes, when suddenly a shooting star draws its tail across the sky. Jasper closes his eyes and whispers, "Please light the way home for Nora, little shooting star." Suddenly the glow brightens, and to Jasper's surprise, the star falls out of the sky and crashes to the ground right at the edge of the forest. Curiosity and hope gets the better of Jasper, who quietly sneaks out into the warm summer night. Nora has to have seen the star. If anywhere, she has to be where the star landed. Over the garden wall. The garden of the farm reaches far, almost to the edge of the forest. Nora and Jasper sometimes go past the gate to play hide and seek, but they never go too deep into the woods.
Okay, now we could play.
A hobby of Nora's that Jasper doesn't quite understand is painting little rocks she finds in the area. They are cute, but Nora often poses as if she's going to be the next great rock painter, known far and wide for her art. "I named this piece Worm-Eating Pie. Worms need pie too in their life, you know. Always be careful when picking an apple. If it's already taken by a little worm, then it's his apple and we put it back. We have more than enough apples for everyone." Even though Jasper isn't the biggest fan of Nora's art, something tells him to take this one with him as a lucky charm on his way into the woods.
Alright, let's go back to the old memorabilia.
The one place on the farm that actually resembles a farm is the apple orchard. Here you can find the source and main ingredient of Grandma's delicious apple pie. Nora and Jasper are willing volunteers in picking the apples for their grandparents and collecting them into huge baskets. This is the path to the greenhouse. A couple of years after Grandpa built it, it already stood there empty. Jasper has plans to renovate it and build a small flower shop into it. But first, he needs to learn how to grow nice flowers. So, maybe next year. This path leads to the chill area and the Weasel Club clubhouse. What happens in the Weasel Club clubhouse stays in the Weasel Club clubhouse. I guess I have to follow the rules of the Weasel Club, so unfortunately, I can't tell you more about it at the moment. Grandpa Albert bought dozens of sacks of soil in a sudden urge to give gardening another try. After the strawberries he planted were eaten by the neighbours' dogs 2 weeks later, what do you call a dog who loves strawberries? A very good boy.
Oh my goodness. The dad jokes. I think we could bounce to the forest area.
The further Jasper walks away from the old house, the less confident he is starting to feel. At least the summer air is warm and comforting. Just a few steps. I can see the glow of the star from here. It's not too far into the forest. The Forbidden Forest. Jasper has seen the numerous search posters in the village. The name of the forest had been chosen a very long time ago. Your goals for this level: find the star, look out for Nora, but be careful not to get lost. In this part, you can find another one of Nora's painted pebbles. Also, there are some mysterious artworks that you can collect.
Okay, is it going to the gameplay aspect of it now? Okay, so it's like more open world now.
Nature is sleepy tonight. In front of him is the small field, at the end of which the entrance to the forest is hidden. Theatre rehearsals go way smoother when you can grab a snack every now and then. Everyone knows that. Nora and Jasper take their acting career very seriously. Alphon's Pizza, the local restaurant. Also the only restaurant within 20 kilometers. On good days they deliver, but they often have a shortage of staff, so there are few days that are pizza days. If they are lucky, though, Nora and Jasper go out here for a nice picnic in the shadows.
Alright, we gotta find the manic pixie dream girl.
Jasper's grandfather once took him fishing. He called it catching dinner. Out of pity, however, Jasper threw all the fish back into the water on their way home. No dinner that day. What do you call a fish wearing a crown?
No.
A kingfish. Billy, the freaky neighbour 2 farms down the street, takes great pride in keeping the waters clean and the fish healthy. Sometimes he goes a little overboard with his rules. Oh, there's the picture Nora took of me on our fishing trip. Okay, it can stay there. I'll make an exception this time. Jasper hates photographs of himself and confiscates every single one. Child missing. Jasper designed these search posters and together with Grandpa Albert put them up all around the area and the village. But nobody has called yet, and the telephone remains silent. Please take care, Nora. We will find you, and everything is going to be fine.
Wait, can we go in the water? Oh, can we go in this? Only a part of it.
Reading outside in the fresh summer air is so much comfier than in the dark old house. Jasper and Nora's parents also gave them homework for their school. Grandma told them not to bring the books out here so they won't get messy. Seeing the books lying there reminds Jasper that he still has to clean up and bring them back. Of course I will not bring the school books back. I don't care if they get dirty. Who has to do homework on summer holidays anyway? Jasper isn't a match for Nora's sketching and painting skills, but that doesn't stop him from trying. Why did the artist go to jail?
Oh no.
Because they were framed.
No. Alright. I think we scoped out this entire area, correct? Let me just make sure. Yeah, we're good. We could go there now.
Warning, do not enter. Grandma Sophie put up the signs. However, she has never explained why she is so afraid of the forest. No pie if you don't listen. When Granny Sophie is angry, the wrinkles between her eyes look funny.
Damn,
It's hard for
roasty.
Jasper not to laugh when that happens. Jasper and Nora, I am warning you. Love, Sophie. Granny has a heart full of love. She is just a little overprotective sometimes.
Actually, anything can go down in the forest, so I definitely understand, but...
Danger! Keep out! What is it that scares Grandma Sophie so much in this forest? Jasper is about to find out.
What is that gonna be? What the heck?
There is a symbol carved into the stone. It's lightly glowing and pulsating. Oh, Jasper trembles and even believes he
So there's a
hears
cult?
faint whispering. Hello? I'm Jasper. I'm looking for my sister, Nora. I think I saw you running away. Please, can you help me? No one answers. No whispering. Nothing. Maybe he is starting to hallucinate. The forest sees you. A creepy poster with eyes peeking through the bushes. Are there wolves living in this forest? Oh, there seems to be a postcard hidden behind the poster. Signed by Conrad, Cards and Arts. Please come by my studio. There is even an address written on it. Number 91, Linda
Damn, bro,
Street,
they just flat
Art
out give the
District.
whole address.
This doesn't even mention the city. Rookie mistake. Jasper looks left. Jasper looks right. No one is there. Sneakily, he slides the postcard into the bag he has sewn into his cape. Dead end. Jasper must have missed the sign earlier. Or did someone just put it there to throw him off? Jasper knows that he wouldn't be fooled that easily. Yeah, he still knows the way home. No problem.
Interesting. Yeah, because that's where it came from, and all of a sudden you can't go back.
These candles look different from any Jasper ever saw. They are crafted and decorated meticulously. Something about them feels very old and powerful, even though they are so small and colourful. Hey, there you are! You must be so far away from home. Have you seen Nora? As Jasper enters the crash site. Evening Post, May the 16th, 1975. Another missing child. Jasper did hear about the girl, but he doesn't remember her name. Not so much of a coincidence. The newspaper lying here in the very forest where Nora is now thought to be missing. I'm lost. I'm walking around for days. I hear them. It looks like it was designed to be scary. If I'm honest, it's starting to freak me out. Oh, there is a postcard hidden under the poster. Although a little uneasy about the weird text, Jasper can't help but take the card with him. Evening Post, May 23rd, 1975. 13 missing persons. This was big in the news, actually. Over the last 5 years, 13 people have disappeared in the area.
Okay, it's getting real now. The synergy's pretty different now. Did that get blocked off?
Don't play games. I really need help. My sister Nora is missing, and you were supposed to guide me to her. Although the star seems to be a patient listener, it doesn't appear to be very talkative. With another artistic swirl, it sets off once again, making sure to stay within Jasper's view as it flies deeper into the forest. They whisper. So Jasper did indeed hear a whisper earlier. Jasper felt watched by someone. I knew it! Listen, whoever you are, I'm not scared of you. See? I found this, so it's mine. Come out and show yourself if you have a problem with that. Also, just so you know, you spelled whisper wrong. It's whisper, not whisper. No one answered. I went into the forest alone. The others said they'd come after me, but they didn't. I found the place where I entered the forest, but the path just ended. The exit was gone. Am I losing my mind? A page ripped out of a diary, it seems. Was it pinned here as some kind of warning? Who knows who wrote it, and how long they were wandering through the forest? A coloured stone catches Jasper's attention. This is Nora's work for sure. Below the stone, there is a small piece of paper. Dear Grandma, Grandpa, Jasper, Mum and Dad, I'm so sorry for probably worrying you. I think I lost my way. I'm writing this in case you are looking for me. Unfortunately, the forest is so much more confusing and eerie than I thought. I just wanted to look for another one of these glowing feathers. If you find this note, please be careful. I think the forest is alive and watching you. Something is not what it seems. I'm also getting colder and colder the longer I'm wandering around. I'm not sure if I'm going crazy, but I think it's snowing. I don't know how that makes any sense. I have some colours and brushes with me, so if you see another one of my little painted rocks, I will have hidden a note for you again. I can't find the way out of the forest. I really tried. So instead, I will leave these on my way, so maybe you can find me at least. I have a new plan now. I think right down this way is a building. I'm going to check it out. Maybe someone is living there who can help me. Wouldn't that be cool if I found a lost civilization here? All right, please take care, and yeah, I know I'm super lost right now, but please don't worry. I'm almost grown up, so I'll be fine. Love, Nora. Jasper puts Nora's stone and the note into his little bag. Mere. Maybe Jasper isn't the only one losing his mind. Whoever created this poster must have been obsessed with a mere, whatever that was supposed to be. A little postcard is hidden below the poster. Jasper puts it into his cape pocket. 3rd day of searching, and still no sign of the missing couple. Too many have vanished here. I cannot count how many times I was part of the search parties. For children, it's therefore the Forbidden Forest. But those who've been here once call it something else, the Whispering Forest. You don't hear it often, the whispering, but it's there. They say it's the ones who've gone missing. Their calls have been trapped in these woods. Ghosts! Ah! anyone ever actually check out the forest? Jasper had to take the
Oh, my bad.
Monument Hill. At the top of the hill, the fallen star is waiting for Jasper. The snow and ice are only interrupted by a couple of small candles that seem to provide some warmth and hope. To find a way through the forest and stay warm, you will need to light the candles on your way. I will help.
Oh, my bad.
There it is, at the top of the hill. The fallen star is waiting again. The path up the hill is partially lit. A postcard by the same artist as the previous posters. There is a note at the back of the postcard. There was a time when the sky in this area was illuminated by the brightest of stars. But when the forest went cold, more and more stars fell to the ground. The night that the huge ice spikes grew out of the earth, thousands of shooting stars illuminated the sky at once. To this day, it is known as the Night of the Fallen Stars. These icicles are larger than any Jasper has ever seen. They tower like monuments to the paralyzing cold that rules this place. Bingo! Why do you keep flying away, little star? Oh, oh, oh. Do you want to be friends? I hoped you would help me find my sister Nora. Whoa! Be careful! What is that? How did you do that? A soothing warmth emanates from the star. Suddenly, Jasper feels safe and happy. Even the surrounding area is coming back from its deep sleep as the candles around them light up in a warm, bright light. Friendship request approved. I'm so happy to meet my first forest friend. Let's see. Your magic glow just lit up all these candles around us. Am I right? I think I will call you Glowy Glowstone for now. Come on, it's not that bad. It could be worse, like Glimmer Glow Ball or Glow Giggle Twinkle. With Jasper and the little star making friends, and warmth flowing through Jasper's body again, everything finally seems a little less hopeless. His name is Glowy Glowstone. Jasper and the little star, Glowy Glowstone, are proving to make a great team already. The star seems to be able to ignite the many colourful candles that were placed on the side of the road by someone. When the candles are lit up, they radiate a steady warmth that keeps their surroundings safe and protected from the ice-cold fog. It's the same warmth that the little star is emitting.
The star's name is Glowy Glowstone.
A story that I want to tell, of voices sounding from the well. Their whispering tells late at night of wonders that lie deep inside. They're tempting me. Come in to see and feed your curiosity. But there's a voice inside my mind, one of the honest, friendly kind. It tells me that the ones who fell became the voices from the well.
Hey, I saw you. Stop running away.
For a long time, this forest was a warm and flourishing place. The candles' glow not only gave light to the world, but life as well. But something must have extinguished their flames. Or someone.
Or someone? Someone who?
A postcard. We humans have always looked to the stars, sparkling beacons that comfort us in the darkness. But when the candles went out, the stars did the same and fell to the ground in spectacular fireworks. No more light illuminates our way, and the cold comes to get us. And so we follow the road to the last resort, the city of Muir.
That makes sense now. Because this is Mirror, Mirror, Mirror. So is this like Cthulhu? This feels like Cthulhu for kids. I'm not gonna lie. That's truly something special.
Hey, who are you? I'm Jasper. I'm friendly.
Keeps running away. Another one of those ice people.
Oh, I mean, please don't hurt me. I didn't want to be mean. Also, I'm not alone, so don't even try. It's 2 versus 1.
She's like frozen solid. What the heck?
A small pouch with a note next to it is hanging there on a pole. Searchers, turn around. This is not your world. You will not find what you are searching for you will not retrieve what you wish to retrieve from here. If you continue against my warning, please take this pouch. It's the only way to collect the soul dust of the Memoria Patala that you will need.
Signed, Linda, Lightwalkers Brigade, Chief Officer Expeditions. Very official.
Determined, Jasper grabs the pouch and clips it next to his little bag onto his belt.
Dog, what did this turn into?
Soul dust collected in Jasper's pouch. If it works in a similar way to the candles, it will probably help with the huge amount of ice blocking the way. Lantern tree up 1. 1 sprinkle of soul dust for each day in operation. Operation can be extended by using bigger amounts. 2. If operation should continue for much longer periods, use mixture of soul wax and soul dust. 3. In case of emergency, lantern failure, or Svangur sightings, keep calm, light your pocket candle, hide, and wait for instructions from HQ. 4. To relight lantern tree, use excessive amounts of soul dust. You will need 1 complete pouch to kickstart the energy flow. Jasper doesn't understand many of the terms. It doesn't seem like he is made to be a light walker after all. A silhouette of houses in front of a huge ice blue moon was sprayed on the wall. Could this be Muir, where Nora is traveling to? With the lantern tree in full blossom, the energy of the soul dust running through the roots, the lanterns hanging from it are suddenly lighting up bright and warm. The whole area is coming back to life, and the ice blocking the road starts to melt. In the distance, Jasper believes he can make out a trace of light shining through the branches of the trees. Is that Muir? The path ahead is still a long way, it seems, but the destination is in sight on the horizon, in the middle of the ice and snow. People, finally! But something scared Jasper. They were clearly breathing. However, they refused to move or answer any of Jasper's questions. The star, however, seemed to be a friendly spirit. It kept Jasper warm and lit the many candles that were placed all around the forest. A big advertisement for a hidden city marked Jasper's way. Maybe Nora has seen the advertisements on her way through the forest. Somewhere there had to be real people who weren't frozen in time. And so Jasper set out on his journey to the mystical city called Muir, the only place in this long-forgotten forest where Nora could have escaped from the grip of the icy cold fog that crept through every corner of this world. Since he found the fallen star at the edge of the forest, it kept by Jasper's side like a friendly guardian, always making sure Jasper would stay warm, fueling Jasper's bravery and hope. Thank you so much for your early view into Jasper and the City of Lights. Do you want to continue playing? For now, this is all I can show you, but of course there is more to come. If you're interested, please follow Jasper in the Steam Community Hub. If you already know this is your type of game, you can support the development by purchasing the full collection at a fair discount. If you can't afford to purchase the game, don't worry. As soon as the library is set up, there will be a way to unlock all content for free. If you would like to support the game in other ways than purchasing, you can also help the development by posting your feedback or any issues into the Community Hub forums. It was a pleasure to read Jasper's story to you. If you need anything, just let me know.